If you're running a Shopify store and not using quizzes yet, you're probably missing out on an easy way to boost conversions and collect valuable customer data. A very well-built quiz can help shoppers find the right product faster, increase your average order value, and grow your email list all at the same time. That is exactly what I'll cover in this video today. I'm breaking down 5 of the best quiz apps for Shopify. I'll cover what each one does well and where it might fall short and what type of store it's best for. We'll take a closer look into its quizzes and what it can offer, as well as pricing and specific features. And most importantly, we'll take a look at the dashboard for each quiz app to see how it truly works. If you're ready, let's get into it. First up is Recomma Quiz Builder. It lets you create your personalized product recommendation quizzes to help each customer find their ideal product. The product does not need to be specified because it can be literally anything. It's very customizable, which means you can tailor it to your brand perfectly. It doesn't matter, you can create a skincare quiz, a style quiz, a gift quiz, a personality quiz, a scored quiz, a vitamin quiz, a pet quiz, anything. It has a variety of quizzes in their store that you can take a look and catch an inspiration from. Some of the great features that Recomma offers are logic jumps that guides users to different questions based on their answers, multiple result pages, which means you can show different results for different answers or scores. Of course, we have email capture and lead generation that collects emails before showing the result page to grow your list. It also has a bunch of integrations and it works with Shopify, Flow, Klaviyo, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Zapier, etc. With all of this being said, let's take a look at one of their demo quizzes. As you can see, you have variety to choose from by industry and by use case, but let's take a look at the most popular skin quiz right here. As you can see, this page shows that there are multiple ways you can publish your quiz as well. So let's just take a look at the quiz itself. As you can see, it's quite visually engaging, different question types. We can notice the personalization right here. You can type your email. And this is the personalized skincare routine with the steps explained. We have the proceed to cart button, the retake button, and we also have a separate page that can be copied and saved at any moment. And that is basically how you can create your quizzes with Recomma. And finally, let's just take a look at the pricing options that we have with Recomma over here. As you can see, these are the options. It also offers you a free version as well, and all of the paid ones have 14-day free trial. If we look at the prices, we can notice that it's quite affordable compared to some other quiz builders in the market, which means you're getting a great quiz builder app that is on the more affordable side as well. Okay, so we have Recomma's dashboard right here. We're gonna click this in the left sidebar. And this is usually where all of the quizzes are. You can create a quiz from here and you create it from scratch. But I'm going to show you an already made quiz and what it potentially looks like. Let's do the skincare quiz, the one that I showed. And this is our main dashboard. This is our welcome page with heading and subheading. We have different layout options, as you can see. Then over here we have the questions, and there are different question types, as you can see. We have different settings as well, like making questions required, etc. And here we have, this is what the picture choice looks like. And then of course we have our email and phone number question, and you can also group them together. And over here We have our result page, which perhaps is the most important one. We have our message variables to personalize it. And this is where we can choose collections and slots to add our products and recommend like products together in general, or like if it's a routine quiz, recommend each step of the routine separately with the products. Speaking of which, this is where the products tab is. You can link and select the product for each answer choice in each question, and you can exclude them if you don't want them to be there. The default is 1 point, as we already know. This is the styles and settings section. We have different styles, as you can see. You can personalize it to your brand and to your liking. Then we have our integrations. This is usually where you link your quiz to, let's say, like Klaviyo or MailChimp or Zapier to, connected with email marketing apps to retarget your audience or improve your marketing. And then we get to publish. Finally, there are 5 different ways you can do it: inline, pop-up, external, button link, and standalone. We can do standalone, or we can just simply preview our quiz to see what it actually looks like. And there you go. That's how it looks like. Next up is Octane AI. Octane AI is known for its AI-powered quizzes and smart funnels. It lets you collect zero-party data, which also, in its turn, lets you create rich customer profiles and deliver personalized product recommendations automatically. It gives your shoppers a guided experience while also reducing your returns. It stands out in the market by A/B testing and performance tracking. Just like the other ones, it has integrations and works with Klaviyo, PostScript, etc. One of the key pros that it has is that it's highly customizable. It offers advanced styling options, custom CSS, and allows you to create your quiz based on your brand's unique needs. With all of this being said, let's quickly take a look at one of the demo quizzes that they offer. This quiz right here is supposed to help us understand what kind of products will match based on our skin tone and preferences. So let's just take a quick look at it. Similar to the rest, it's quite visually engaging. It has different question types. It also collects your emails, as you can see right here. And this is what the result page looks like. It offers a you'd also like kind of section at the bottom right here. And that's basically how you create a quiz with Octane AI. However, one of the cons that it has is that it's on a higher cost point for smaller stores. So plans start at $50 a month for up to 200 quiz takers. But with higher tiers, let's say at 200, it limits itself to 1,500 quiz takers. This structure may be more suitable for really established businesses, but if you're a startup or a small entrepreneur, it probably will not work out that best for you. Okay, so let's just quickly go over the dashboard that Octane AI has. It's also quite easy to sort of understand what's going on here. This is where you find your quizzes. There are multiple ways you can create your quizzes here. You can either start from scratch, and this is what it would look like. Like for example, this is your answers if we're doing, let's say, a skincare quiz. This is what it would look like. You would change your answers from here, etc. But this is not the only way you can create your quiz. But you can also simply prompt AI in this Octane AI to create it. So I actually just prompted whatever they suggested right here, as you can see. And let's see what happens. There are multiple stages that this process goes through before giving you the full quiz. And the full quiz provides you with the questions, with the final kind of result page, and obviously you can edit it as well. And there you go. This is what the sample quiz would look like. Obviously, you have to edit it to match it to your brand and everything. But this is what the questions are. Let's see how we can edit this as well. This is where you edit it. You can double click to change the answers here, for example. And these are multiple questions here as well. There are different types of questions that you can look into, explore them on your own, but this is what it looks like. However, yet again, this is not the only way you can create your quiz. Let's go back and explore some other options. You have your templates over here, and you can choose them and edit them to match your brand, because this already comes in with, like, let's say the background images, etc. This one is already kind of in a color palette. You don't have to like fully do it. And let's save this and see what the quiz itself would look like. There are different ways to publish. You can get the embed code right here and paste it in your HTML wherever you want it to appear. This is a bit manual. And you can also add to Shopping Assistant. But let's just see what the preview of this looks like. This is the quiz that we created with the template. There are the questions. This comes in with the facts, as you just saw. Let me just go back, like fun facts in between the quizzes. And once we're approaching the end, we can also provide our email, or we can skip in our case. And this is what the sample, of course, result page would look like. And yeah, that's how you create your quizzes with Octane AI. And that's what the dashboard looks like. Next up is RevenueHunt. Now, RevenueHunt is actually one of the first Shopify quiz apps, which gives them years of experience in creating quizzes that can help you boost your sales and capture leads. They have a long history in the industry, which means it is very reliable. One of the pros that it has is that it's very customizable. So you can create your product recommendation quiz with different question types, with different ways you can customize. It is actually quite advanced as well. It has really good integrations like Zapier, MailChimp, Klaviyo, and more. And it helps you collect emails and segment your customers very effectively. One of the cons that it has is that it might be a little bit outdated. They have recently updated their app and the dashboard. The styles and the fonts and might not seem as modern. But it's still very much workable if you're really willing to put a little bit more effort into your lead capture and get everything correct and have it on a little bit of more advanced level. RevenueHunt is a good option. Now let's take a look at the demo quizzes that they have, which actually do look quite nice here. There are multiple options that we can choose from. Let's do this skincare one right here. We have our personalization. We have different question types here. Little roller as well. We have picture question types as well. And of course the email capture. This is what the front end looks like. It is quite detailed compared to the rest, and it does offer the rest of the products right here, as you can see. There you go. These are all of the options, and this is how you create your quizzes with RevenueHunt. Now, finally, let's just take a look at the pricing. It also offers a free plan, and it's quite on the more also affordable side, although it does have certain limitations that comes with different options that they have to offer. Next one we have QuizKit. QuizKit is really popular lately on Shopify as a quiz builder app. Again, it helps you create product recommendation quizzes and capture leads. Um, it is quite AI focused, and it's a really great tool, but it does come with some limitations for like smaller or beginner stores. But first, some of the great features that they have is that it's AI powered recommendations. It matches it quickly and immediately without any manual work, pretty much. It's very customizable. It captures and collects emails before showing the result pages, and also the integrations are pretty much also there with the tools that we're already quite familiar with, like MailChimp, Zapier, etc. Um, some of the cons that it has is that it can be little complex around the dashboard. Some parts of it are difficult to set up, especially for beginners. So it's not really beginner friendly, but if you are already in the industry, you already have used other apps and you're just looking to switch to a different one, QuizKit is not a bad option. Um, so yeah, let's take a look at some of the quizzes that they offer. So this is their demo store. They have quite a few options right here. I believe the routine builder is one of the most popular ones. So let's just start. Again, we have the popular personalization technique right here. It's quite engaging. So it's really fun. You can choose a couple of multiple options right here. Picture type and the toggle here as well. And once you're done, we have the email right here. And then we have the full routine. And we have the add to cart buttons right here, which is great. It doesn't come with the explanations like the other ones. Like the previous one was really detailed, and so was Recomma's actually. But it's very simplistic and very not daunting to the eye as well. Now, one of the cons that it has is that it's actually kind of pricey. It does have a free plan, but it is kind of limited to very like small things like AI driven quiz generation, which is exactly what the app is known for. It doesn't happen in the free plan right here. But generally, it's not a bad option at all to explore and see what you can make up with it. Okay, so we're here with QuizKit's dashboard. So let's just take a look at what it looks like. This is where our quizzes would be. We have our shopping assistant. We have the A/B testing, etc. Our focus is obviously here. You can create it as a blank quiz, which you can edit and add the images, etc. all by yourself. Or you can choose a template to work with. This is the demo that I showed you. And these are the other two templates that we have. Let's just use this one and see what it looks like. Once you created your quiz, this is the page it'll take you. It's really easy to follow their logic. This is kind of the welcome page or the introductory page or whatever. Then you have your button and subheading, heading. This is where your questions are. So this has logic jumps, for example. And then we have our answer options. We have the question format, which is couple here a little bit. And then we have our questions, of course. You can edit them here.
And then we have our final question, which is the email, and we have the phone number question separately. And this is technically what the whole quiz looks like. It's really easy to understand what steps to follow. Then we have our results right here. This results tab is obviously these products are not related to the quiz, but this is how you can create it. We can get rid of this right here completely, and we can just click add result, and then we can choose our product from here by selecting products. Obviously none of these are plans, this is just for example. And after that you can add the rest of it, and technically after saving you would be ready to publish your quiz. This is the styles tab, really intuitive. You change the colors, you change the typography if need be. In this main quiz dashboard right here, you can see that each answer choice, once you click on it, there's a bit that says leads to, and you can choose where this next answer will lead to. So that is also really easy to work out. Anyway, once you're done with all of it, you can publish your quiz. But what we're going to do is we're simply going to just preview our quiz right here. And this is the result page, and that's what it looks like. We can also link our best sellers here if we need to, and we can also retake the quiz right here. Yeah, that's how you create your quiz with QuizKit.
And finally, we have Lantern AI Quiz Builder. So Lantern AI, like any other quiz app, can help you collect essential customer data and preferences with interactive product recommendation quizzes. It also has AI integrated in the quiz setup, which will allow you to fully customize and product match in your quiz. You can choose from multiple choice, single choice, transition, input pages to make your quiz more dynamic. But one thing that makes it quite different from most of the other apps that we mentioned is that it has templates that are quite customizable. You can use AI or manually generate your quiz. You can also capture your phone number. You can also capture email and phone numbers with Klaviyo and other integrations. And you can create different quiz flows with skip, show, logic jumps, etc. Perhaps the only limitation that we can mention about this app is that some of these really good features are quite limited for the free version that they offer. So the advanced features like multiple result pages will only be available to those who have the premium app. So this is their demo store actually, and they have this pet quiz right here, which we can also access over here as well. This quiz is built with logic jump, which means if I want to make a meal plan for my dog, I will click the dog right here. But if I don't want to make the meal plan for my dog, I want to make it for a cat, I will click on the cat and I'll continue, and it would direct me to the questions related to cats only. So let's continue the quiz. And finally, this is the meal plan that it created for our furry friends. As you can see, here are the recommendations, the products with its descriptions. We can add all of them to our cart, or we can add them individually. We also can view more and just read about the meal plan in general. The pricing for Lantern is actually on the affordable side, but again, one of the things that it has as cons is that most of these really good options are limited to those who are willing to pay. It also has a 21-day free trial with all of the features that you can access, which actually is a great way to see if this app works great for your brand and to your preferences. Okay, so this is what Lantern's dashboard looks like. This is where our quizzes are. And we're going to create a new quiz. We can also import a one. We can choose a template to begin with. And let's just choose this one, for example. And this is what the welcome page looks like. We have a little photo here. We have our welcome message. We can add a content block, as you can see here. You can also change up the buttons and everything they do. Here are the settings. You can take a look at it yourself. But I want to look at the questions over here in this left sidebar. We have picture question types, as you see. We have our progress bar. We can again add the blocks as we wish. Same here. This is a single choice question. This one comes in with a message variable similar to what we showed before. And the rest kind of follow that logic. Now we can also add a page here, I believe. Yeah, with the questions, this is how you do it. Multiple choice, text only, text and emoji, etc. Let's just go back for now. We have our result page, which will automatically kind of fill out the name and etc. once you take the quiz. And we have our products here as well, which we can later kind of edit and see what we can do with it. But before we go there, let's just take a look at our logic jump. This is also very similar to what we've seen before. The questions followed with the result page. Speaking of products, this is how you link your products. You have your question as you already wrote it down. And then you click on match products to match each answer choice. And you can also exclude a product like here. And that goes for all of the questions for every single choice in each of them. Then we have integrations. This is where you again connect with third-party tools and everything. Then we have our settings. And then finally our publishing page. So this is where you publish. You have you can publish it in store, you can publish it as a standalone, as a pop-up, and you can also embed it in your store. And here's the preview of our quiz. This is not needed. Let's just quickly take it to see what it looks like. And there you go. This comes in accompanied with the products, but this we can't see. Here's the description. And the rest, we also have like a little coupon code here. And you can also embed your products here and link them to your catalog. And there you go. That's how you make your quizzes with Lantern. All right, those were the 5 best quiz apps for Shopify you can use right now. The right choice really does depend on how you want to use the quizzes, meaning whether it's for personal product recommendation, lead generation, or building more personalized shopping experience in general. So if you're getting started, I'd recommend picking one and testing it with simple quiz first, then probably optimizing from there based on how your customers respond. Let me know in the comments which one you're thinking about trying, or if there's another app you think deserves to be on this list. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, yalla.